Hi, this is take two. Hi, I'm Kerry Garnier, and I am a stress reduction and transformational coach. I am also a teacher with the Toronto District School Board, and I literally just went live for my first time on my own about half an hour ago, but I didn't actually save and post the video. So now I'm learning how to save and post a video. But yes, hi Jen. Glad you're watching, and stay tuned because what I'm going to be tapping on is back to school stress and anxiety. I've been, yeah, I know, yay! I've been talking to friends and colleagues and some of my clients who are teachers going back to school. And it seems funny to talk about back to school stress when we just had 2 months off, but that is the reality of the situation. We love our jobs, that's why we do it. But it's still stressful going back. And I think of it almost like marathon runners. Okay, so marathon runners are crazy people because they love running marathons. And the school year is like a marathon. So once we hit the doors, the beginning of September, we are running until the end of June. So we love our marathons. That's why we do it. Hey, John, thanks for checking me out. We love our marathons. That's why we do it as teachers. We love the marathon of the school year. But standing at the starting gate can be very stressful and can cause a lot of anxiety. So what I want to do is a stress reduction technique for you. If you've heard of tapping and you know tapping, then tap along with me. If you haven't heard of tapping, I encourage you to try it. There are no negative side effects. The worst that may happen is that emotion will come up, but keep tapping because the emotion will go down and you will feel better afterward. Teachers have a lot that can cause anxiety at the beginning of the year. So there are new schedules. A lot of teachers are still in transition in our system. So a lot of teachers are going to new schools. And even if you're not going to a new school, you might be having a lot of new teachers come in. I was talking to a colleague who said that they have over 25 new teachers coming in. So when you've got a staff of 75 people and 25 new are coming in, that's 1/3 of your staff is changing over. New students and new time schedules, and sometimes new preps that you've never prepped for before. So it's always exciting to teach a new class, but it's hard when you don't know what you're doing. And the only way to find out is to do it, right? So this is going to hopefully, hi Sue, hi. I'm tapping on stress for next week. I hope you join me. I'm doing some tapping as well. Yeah, so let's get started. The first place to tap, literally we are tapping on our bodies, on places that are easy to reach, around the face, on the side of the hand. This is the most important one. And the formula, the simple formula for tapping is fairly straightforward. We say, even though this thing is happening that I don't want, and then we couple it with something that is more positive. So I'm going to work from myself and how I'm feeling, but I encourage you to check in with your own self and how you're doing. So if I just check in with my body right now, where am I feeling the stress? I'm feeling it in my lungs. That's where I'm feeling it. So you want check in where you're feeling it in your body. And then give it a rating from 0 to 10. So 0 is no stress, 10 is off the chart stress. Yeah, mine is about a 5 now because I already tapped on it. I was up at an 8 before. Now I'm down to about a 5. So mine's not too high. And this doesn't have to just be back to school stress, because I'm thinking of you, John. You're not experiencing back to school stress, but this will work on any stress you are feeling in your body. And John, you can actually put your own words to what's going on, or you can just tap with me because there's something called borrowing benefits. So you probably have stress in your life. So just tap with me and this will help to reduce the stress. So make sure you check in with it in your body. Where is it? And then also check the rating. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to say words. You can say them after me. You can just think them. Or you can just tap along, knowing that you're getting the benefits just by being with me. So here we go. Even though I'm feeling all this stress, anxiety, and nervousness about going back to school next week, I completely love and accept myself. We're just going to say that again. Even though I'm feeling all this stress and anxiety. I love going back to school, but getting started is always difficult for me. And I love and accept myself anyway. And then one more time. Even though I'm experiencing this stress, and I can feel it in my lungs, it's a bit hard to breathe. And I love and accept myself anyway. So now we're just going to acknowledge this stress, and we're going to hit some of the other acupuncture points that we can that are easy to reach. So the first one is at the beginning of the eyebrow. All the stress. You can do it both sides or just one side. Next one's the side of the eye. Just acknowledging all the stress under the eye. Feeling the stress and anxiety in my body. I'm finding it hard to breathe. And then on the chin. I'm nervous when I think about going back to work next week. And then come down to your collarbones, the protrudy parts, and then just go about. Oh, is it cutting out? Oh, boo, boo, boo. Okay, well, I'm hoping that it doesn't continue to do that. We're going to keep trying anyway. All this stress. Thinking about going back to school. I have a new schedule. I'm working with new people. There's new people in my school that I don't know yet. Just acknowledging all of the stress. Just acknowledging all the stress and anxiety. It's like running a marathon. And I'm getting ready to start. And even though I love my marathons, that's why I do it, they're still quite stressful. So I'm just acknowledging all this stress, and I'm opening to calm and peace. I wish I could answer all of my unknowns. I'd like to know more about my students. I'd like to be more confident in what I'm going to be teaching. I'd like to know who the colleagues are that are going to be around me. There are so many unknowns that are causing me stress. So I'm just acknowledging it. Feeling the stress in my lungs. Allowing my body to release what it can. And I'm actually just going to send myself some love. And open to peace. The stress may not all go away until I get started at school next week. But I'm open to relieving it now. I'm open to being able to put it maybe over on a shelf so I can enjoy this last weekend of the summer. And I'm open to doing things that I know will help to reduce that stress. Whether it's going for a walk, talking with friends, or even doing some prep that I don't want to do. I've done so much prep. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome, welcome. Just doing some tapping on going back to school stress. So follow along. This works for any stress, and you can even just use my words and it'll magically work on the stress you're dealing with, which is awesome. Yeah, so I'm opening up to ways to not feel so much stress. I'm opening up to ways to do what I need to do to feel more calm about going back to school. I know I'm not going to be ready. Because it doesn't matter how much I prepare, I'm not going to be ready. And this is sort of the teacher conundrum. Doesn't matter how much we prepare, we're not going to be ready. And I'm loving and accepting myself. And opening to some peace. Not ignoring the stress, just really acknowledging it. And open to allowing in peace. Okay. So now take a breath there and check in with your stress level. Mine was at about a 5 before we started. I'd say it's now about a 2, so I'm really just letting that go for now It's allowing me to ground in the moment, so I'm right here, right now. And it's allowing me to do a bit of compartmentalizing so that I'm able to put my stress up there for now and enjoy being in the moment. Now, not everybody's stress moves that quickly. So if you're just starting out, you may still be more stuck in stress. I encourage you to do what we just did, do it again. And the formula is simple. Like, even though I'm feeling this in my body at this point, I love and accept myself. And then tap around this stress I'm feeling in my, wherever. For me, it was the stress I'm feeling in my lungs. It can be that simple. This stress I'm feeling in my lungs. This stress I'm feeling in my lungs. That's all you need to say, the stress I'm feeling in my lungs. Just allow that to be your one line script, as it were, and tap around a little bit more. If you've already found your stress has gone down quite a bit from, say it was up in the 7/8 and now it's below a 5, it's a great time to tap in even more positivity. Like you notice at the end I tapped in the possibility of putting the stress to the side. I've tapped in the possibility of thinking about things I'm excited about. I tapped in the possibility of enjoying this weekend anyway. Another one you can tap in is the possibility of being able to sleep even though you're feeling stressed. I do have a video on sleeping the night before, which I will post to Facebook. I did it last year at this time because that can be hard. And I did that for myself the day before on the Labor Day. I did up that video so that I could sleep that night. So we are going to do one more round. The stress isn't completely gone, but we're going to start tapping in more positive things. And that can be whatever you think about, or again, just use my words. So we'll go back to the karate chop point. Traditionally, there's 3 rounds of the even though I'm feeling blah-de-blah-de-blah. I love and accept yada, yada, yada on this side of the hand point before we go around to the other points. So here we go again. Even though I'm still feeling some stress, I love and accept myself, and I'm choosing to allow in calm and peace. So we'll do that again. Even though I'm still feeling stress in my lungs, I love and accept myself, and I'm choosing to allow in calm and peace. And one more time. Even though I'm still feeling stressed, I love and accept all of me, and I'm open to allowing in calm and peace. I'm open to allowing in all of my thoughts that make me excited about going back to school. And I'm just really open to enjoying this last weekend of the summer. Okay, so let's tap around. So I still am feeling stress and anxiety, but I'm opening more to calm and peace. And I'm opening to remembering why I love teaching. And I'm open to the excitement of it. Hey, Kate, welcome, welcome. I'm doing some tapping. Hi, Lori, doing some tapping on stress. So I still feel stress, and that's okay. But I'm really opening to calm and peace. I'm opening to remembering why I love teaching. I'm thinking about my students now, and I'm getting excited. I'm excited for the ones I already know. I'm excited for the ones I'm going to know. I'm excited to get back in with my colleagues. I saw one of my colleagues the other day, and I felt so much better after I saw her. I'd been so anxious about going into school and getting started on this year. And then I saw my friend, and I felt so much better. So just thinking of the people who helped me feel better. I'm thinking about my Saturday. I'm going to be going up to Happily Ever After Farm and volunteering and playing with the piggies. So that's helping me to feel more calm and peace, more sense of purpose. So there may still be some stress and anxiety, but even just focusing on that beautiful Saturday is making me feel a bit better. There's still anxiety in my lungs, but I'm starting to breathe more easily. Still some anxiety in my lungs, but I'm allowing in more calm and peace. I'm starting to look forward to this weekend. I'm open to doing even a little more prepping so that I'll feel less anxious next week. Just opening to the love of my profession. Opening to why I became a teacher in the first place. Knowing I'm changing lives and having fun at the same time. Well, there's still a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of anxiety. I'm just loving myself anyway. Sending myself calm and peace. Sending myself a bit of compassion. This is a big deal, getting back to school. Going to be running for the next 10 months. And knowing I can do it. Loving myself. Knowing I can do it. Acknowledging the anxiety. Knowing I'm okay. And knowing I can do it anyway. Okay, that feels very complete for me. And I'm going to stop here. Okay, so take another breath. And see where your anxiety is now. So this beautiful technique that I've done is tapping. Hi, Jennifer, I'm just finishing up, but I'm posting this afterwards so you can see what I did. Yeah, so that was tapping for reducing anxiety. That works in any situation, so I was specifically looking at teachers going back to school, but that's reducing anxiety in any situation, whether you're dealing with illness, whether you're going back to school as a student. So yeah, Kate might have been nervous. You might be nervous about going back to school next week. Who are your teachers? Who are your classmates? So you can use my words and tap along with me for your stress going back to school. If you have questions about it, please make comments here, questions here. If you want to have a one-on-one chat with me, please email me at kerrygarnier@gmail.com. That's KerryGarnier@gmail.com. And I'm just wishing you all the best today. Have an amazing long weekend. And all my teacher peeps, I'll see you next week in the halls. Thank you.